Hello friends, Renee here from Scrappy Ray Paper Crafts. I've been gone for a while due to being sick, but I'm back. I have a voice, so my video will be very short this evening. To do tonight's project, you'll need a Versamark watermark stamp pad, the Gorgeous Grape in the Garden Green. Then I used the Pretty Petals stamp set with the dies. This is on last chance. The bundle is not discounted. But this, if you separate them out, the dies are down to $10 and the stamps are down to $9 while supplies last. So if you like the stamp set, you should go order it. And then I used the Everyday Arches, the three largest arches, these three here. I've already cut with the two, I cut my Garden Green with this second largest, and then I cut the white with the third largest. My card base is cut with the largest, and that's the one I'm gonna run through tonight so that I can show you how to place it on your paper so that it is foldable. Then you'll need the glossy dots, or I should say I use the glossy dots. You can use any stamps that you want, any color combination you want, but this is what I chose for tonight. And then I have the Dark Daffodil Delight blender pen to add accent to my flowers. Like I said, I went ahead and cut everything ahead of time. Oh, my sentiment is thinking of you. And I'm sorry, I don't have the name of that stamp set. I can put it in the comments though. But I went ahead and I embossed it in white so that it would stand out, and then I ran it through the embossing machine to cut it out. If your sentiment that you choose doesn't have a coordinating die, you can always fussy cut it to get that, to get this look when you are making your card. So real quick, I want to add the yellow to the tip of my flowers, and I'm just going to take my marker and go over each one of these tips just to add a little bit of color to the tip. Oh, I should make that a little more. There we go. And then the same here. I think I just colored my fingernail. And we're done with all of that. Okay, so onto the card. I've taken a piece of Gorgeous Grape that was 4.5 by 11. I scored it at 5.5. Then I'm going to take this largest die. I'm going to set it on my card, and it really doesn't matter where you position side to side. What does matter is where you position it here. You want this edge, this cutting edge here, to be out past your card so that when you cut, it will not cut your seam. But I want it close enough that the dots still show up. So I'm going to put that on there. I'm going to put it extremely close to the seam. And then I'm going to take a piece of washi tape. I'm actually going to take two pieces, one for each side so that it doesn't shift. Well, maybe. Take my washi tape and put one on each side. And I want it on the outside because my tape does tend to stick to the paper, and I don't want it to do that. So if you have the positioning tape, you won't have that issue. So again, I'm going to take this and I'm going to put it right on the edge to where my dots are still on the paper, but my cutting line is not. And then I'll press it into place. Well, yep. Press it into place on both sides. And then I'll bring in my embossing machine. And if I did this correctly, I think I did, when I run it through the machine, I will have a card that is cut on 3 sides. Oh, the other thing, let me show you. If you're cutting your cards and you have a straight edge like this, if you put it in at an angle, you won't have such a hard time getting over the hump. Sort of like when you're driving a car over a bump in the road. If it's a big bump, you put your card at an angle. It's the same way with the dies. If you put them at an angle, then you won't have that cracking, popping noise, and it won't be really hard to get it started. Okay, let's see if I led by example. And when I open it up, I have a card. All right, so we'll set all of this aside. The rest is going to go really quick. I told you you'll need the Gorgeous Grape, but I've already stamped all of my Gorgeous Grape, and I wonder if my machine picked up, it picked up one of my flowers. Okay, so I have my stamp here for the green. That's the wrong one. That would actually be the flowers. I don't want the flowers. I want the leaves and stems. So we'll switch those out real quick. Put this on. I'm going to bring in my white piece that I already cut. And my card, you could make your card this way, but it would fall open. So my card is going to go on its side. And because of that, I'm going to put the base of my leaves down here. So I'll go ahead and ink up my pad. On a large one like this, you could set your ink pad down and tap it on, or you can lay this down and tap. I like to leave it here because then I can look at my stamp as I'm setting it on, and you can actually see the ink pick up on your stamp. It turns colors. And then just tap it. You don't have the halo. You don't have a chance of the halo showing up, which is common in a lot of the stamps. All right, so I'll go ahead and I'll set that on there. I have that ready. And the rest is a matter of adding, oh no, I do need the purple one. Silly, see, it's been so long. Pull my purple one back out. We'll take the green one off. Normally I clean it first, but since I didn't prepare ahead, I don't want you to have to wait. Take my purple, ink it up, and then I'm going to use my current card as a guide to tell me where these go. It looks like it's going to go this way, and then it'll go, let me stand up here. It'll go that way. Okay. There we go. It's kind of dark. Maybe I should have stamped off first. I don't know. Then I'm going to glue all of these together. You can use glue or you can use a tape runner. I have a tape runner in front of me, so that's what I'll use. Okay, and like I said, I'm just going to stack them. The easiest way I found is to just set them on their side so that it's flat there and there, and then set it down, and then repeat with the white layer. This is a very quick card to make. Then I'm going to use my mini dimensionals to pop up my sentiment and my flowers. As you can see here, they're all popped up. So I'll go ahead and flip them over, get all my dimensionals on. And then I have my new calendar out. I put out a calendar every month that has challenges, different things to do throughout the month to be creative, sending cards to people, cleaning out your craft stash, which nobody really wants to do, but it helps you be more creative if you do. And then it has color challenges and sketch challenges in it. If you would like to be part of that group, you can either drop your email address in the comments, or you can private message me if you don't want it out for the public to see. You can just private message me, and then I can let me slide that up some. I can add you to my email list. But if you put the email in the comments, please put on there that you want the email so that I'm not spamming someone's folder. And then see, that one goes there. And that one goes there. sort of moving them up because I'm off just a tad on my stamp, but that's okay because then it just makes it look like there's a shadow. And the dimensionals are pretty forgiving. All right, so I put those on, and then I'm going to add my Thinking of You. We are almost finished with this card. All right, put this on. And this could be any sentiment as well, as long as it fits your space. And next, I'm going to add my gems, and we will be finished with our card. These are glossy dots. Of course, the grape would go well. If you used a different green, you could get by with this green. Let's see. Put one there. All right. I hope you enjoyed this quick card. It is a cute way to use your dies to create a different looking card, and then I have an inside to put in. I just cut another insert. This is the second largest die, and that one I would center inside the card. Remember to stamp first so that if you mess up, you can just put another piece in without messing up your whole card. If you like this card and want more tips, tricks, and ideas, please like and follow me on YouTube, and like and follow my Facebook page, Scrappy Ray Paper Crafts. Thank you, and have a great day.